Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
This bank has lived up to the ideals of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who inaugurated the bank's new head office at Apollo Street in South Mumbai, just next to the Bombay Stock Exchange, way back in 1921. Union Bank of India has come a very, very long way. Established in 1919 and posting its first annual profit, 1,88,605 rupees, today, in its 96th year, Union Bank of India boasts of a global business of more than 5.5 lakh crore rupees through its 4,112 branches and a network of 6,618 ATMs that caters to over 49 million customers. To hark back in time, it is to the credit of the great visionary Seth Sitaramji Kison Dayal Podar and his far-sightedness that he could bring people of the business community to join hands to start the Union Bank of India in Bombay after the end of the First World War. But even before the bank could find its feet, the 1921 US Depression saw Union Bank of India in deep trouble and almost on the verge of being amalgamated with the Central Bank of India, which was appointed as managing agents for the bank. But due to many differences amongst board members, the managing agent agreement with Central Bank of India was terminated on 30th June 1946. Union Bank was then on its own. It was under the able guidance of FKF Nariman, who took over as the bank's general manager and later on became the chairman and managing director, that saw Union Bank of India enter new territories, open branches outside Mumbai, start Badla business in a big way, start underwriting businesses, and all this helped the bank to find its footing, and profits rose from 2.42 lakh rupees in 1946-1947 to 15.75 lakh rupees in December 1958.
A long history of 95 years or so. It has grown over the period of 9 decades. It came into being just by the end of First World War. We saw Second World War. We saw a movement for the independence. We saw the Great Depression. So over a period of time, as we grew, we learnt our way. And when I look back through the history book of the bank, we have come a long way like a banyan tree. From about 135 lakhs of deposit when we came into being, which went up to I think about 400 or 500 crores at the time of nationalization, and as of today 2 lakh crore plus deposits. That's the growth. But what our predecessor did over a period of time was investing in human capital, investing ahead of curve, whether it was the business practices or off late, if we talk about last 20 years or so, in the IT platform. That has been the differentiator for our bank. It was as early as in early 60s when we started giving under consortium finance. Talking about human capital, I think on the eve of independence, what I was told, bank gave a bonus of 15 days to each of its employees. Or for that matter, when that Second World War got over, every family was given 1 month's salary, because prices were going up after that, to go back to their native places so that families can go back and that they can sustain the life, their lives. On a broader canvas, if I see, the way we expanded our branch network pan-India, the way we infested our operations with the IT of late in the recent past. We were the first nationalized bank who, before completing it 100 years, crossed the 5 lakh crore business target. So these were the end results of all the initiatives which were taken over the large period of time by our predecessors. And I'm happy to head this bank as of today.
Union Bank of India is the first nationalized bank which has crossed the 5 lakh crore business target before completing 100 years. Union Bank of India grew at a CAGR of 20% over 2007 to 2014. These were the results of numerous initiatives taken by the bank over the last many decades. its focus on retail, MSME and agriculture sector has seen the bank not only help build the nation but also its balance sheet. Besides, its focus on risk management and human resource has seen it tide through many turbulent waters. But what makes Union Bank of India stand out is the zest and zeal with which it has implemented technology at every level of the bank. Technology has seen Union Bank of India grow from strength to strength over the years, from a humble business mix of just 2 crore rupees in its silver jubilee year to 200 crore rupees in its golden jubilee year to 2,000 crore rupees in its diamond jubilee to 20,000 crore rupees in its platinum jubilee. We find out the many firsts in technology that Union Bank of India has achieved, but that after a short break. Union Bank of India's out-of-the-box thinking, its determination to ride the technology wave and its efforts to set its sights high has seen the bank have many firsts to its credit. The adoption of technology saw Union Bank of India's take the big leap in growth and profitability from 2007 to 2014. Its deposits tripled from 85,180.22 crore rupees in 2007 to 2,97,675.7 crore rupees in 2014. Union Bank's advances grew close to 4 times from 62,386.43 crore rupees in 2007 to 2,29,104.4 crore rupees in 2014. And profit almost doubled in the same period from 845.39 crore rupees in 2007 to 1,696 crore rupees in 2014.
We were and we are agile and adaptive. We saw the future in as much as the IT space is concerned a bit ahead of our competitors. And it was not just the hardware part of it. How to make best use of the technology. So as of today, it runs through the DNA of the organization as much as the IT part of it is concerned. And one good example would be like we run on a Finacle platform of CBS, but for our core vendor Infosys, all other areas, applications are done in-house. So we are not that vendor dependent. And that is why across the organization at all levels, we have very robust set of people within IT. And ultimately, if customer is to be focused, how best we can serve in a seamless manner to the customer, that is what the key is all about.
In 2008, Union Bank of India was the first nationalized bank to achieve 100% core banking solutions network. Union Bank of India has been able to achieve a significant landmark covering all its 2,514 outlets at that time under CBS. Union Bank of India sponsored Rewa Siddhi Gramin Bank became the first regional rural bank in the country to achieve 100% CBS connectivity.
In the year 2008, amongst the public sector banks, Union Bank was the first to have achieved CBS. Core banking solutions was adopted. We have taken Infosys association and we have implemented core banking solution across all our branches in the year 2008. And second thing, successive helmsmen, the CMDs, have taken very serious interest on ensuring that the technology is embedded in the bank in all areas, whether it is risk management, whether it is retail, or whether it is management information system. The bank has taken technology in all seriousness, and we have a good team of technology people. Our Department of Information Technology, which works from our Powai campus, is a full-fledged campus having number of senior people who are engaged in development of products as also support services for various other departments like our balance sheet management group. They are assisted in management information system.
Enthused by the roaring success of its CBS initiative, Union Bank of India decided to draw a roadmap to take forward the technology process to simplify daily banking for its customers, and the Nav Nirman mission was born. The aim was to rewrite the fundamental architecture of the bank to bring the customer to the center stage. The bank also underwent a rebranding exercise, changing its logo with the tagline, "Good People to Bank With." Union Bank of India further launched Tabulous Banking, a tablet-based savings bank account opening process.
In the public sector bank, we have been the first to start this tabulous banking. Core idea is to provide high net worth individuals the facility of doorstep banking, where our marketing officer visits the customer own appointment, takes all the KYC document, photograph of the depositor, and there itself, once they are scanned, it's being transmitted to our portal, and the customer immediately gets his account number on his mobile. So he is satisfied that account is open. Activation happens within 24 to 48 hours, and it will be providing a good going forward. We are going to launch the retail loan products also within the same. So customer can opt for either opening a deposit account or taking a loan, or doing both of that, plus the third party product like sale of mutual funds and others.
But how did Union Bank of India infuse such high levels of technology amidst employees who worked with a public sector mindset? The bank went a step further to build on its human resources.
HR is another area which Union Bank has given a lot of care and importance. If you look at our staff training college located in a sprawling campus at Bangalore, it will be really a surprising thing that a public sector bank could spend so much of money and has taken so much of effort. Successive chairman, in fact Mr. Kumar, he inaugurated the campus, and subsequently Mr. Selvam's period, the campus was refurbished, and we have introduced a very novel training program, which is, I would say, unique in public sector banks, in the sense that a 1-year management education program was launched. People from middle level staff were picked up after due process like an entrance test, a qualifying test and interview, and then they were, each year we used to take 30 such enterprising people, and they were put through a 1-year program which was conducted in association with the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore.
This strong foundation, built over decades, is indeed helping the bank to get set for another phase of high growth. We find out how Union Bank of India is gearing up to play a major role in the government's new development schemes. That coming up after a short break. Union Bank of India has come a long way since its inception, thanks to the 3 pillars it has invested in: human capital, risk management practices, and a robust IT platform. Chairman Arun Tiwari believes that Union Bank of India is all set for another growth decade, and the bank's strategies are suitably aligned with the recent government initiatives such as the Make in India campaign.
If any economy has to truthfully grow, and if I talk in context of our country, most of us reside in rural India or smaller towns. That is where what matters is Agri 1 and MSME segment 2. So if we really want to truthfully make in India campaign, not just a campaign, a movement successful, we have to take care of that segment of the society, because if there is a lot of divide in haves and have-nots, any economy cannot sustain on a longer. It will be very superficial. So what we are doing, being a public sector bank and having presence in 4,100 branches across India, targeting MSME sector. If I look back at my number of last 4 or 5 quarters, we have been growing quarter after quarter 30% in MSME. I have larger customer base, I have lesser delinquencies, I have spread my risk, my return is better, and we see that sense of gratification in more number of our customers. That gives us a real sense of satisfaction. So that in our all humble way, we are contributing towards that Make in India campaign of Government of India.
The genesis of the new buzzword financial inclusion can be traced back to Union Bank of India since the early 1970s, as it became the lead bank for the state of Uttar Pradesh. Today, it has a whopping 896 branches and 1,129 ATMs in the state. Such initiatives taken by the bank in the past is providing ample opportunity for growth today.
See, we have opened close to 40 lakh accounts under Prime Minister's Jan Dhan Yojana. Now, each of these accounts is a potential business for the bank. That's how we view it. Now, 6 months satisfactory operation will enable them to draw an overdraft up to 5,000. There are certain procedures, there are certain norms which IBA has rightly devised and have advertised. The level of overdraft which an account holder can draw depends on the minimum balance he maintains in the account. So, these are all business opportunities in a sense. For example, those who can save, they can have these accounts for saving purposes. Those who want to utilize the money by availing overdraft or loans from the bank, they can draw the money through the account and increase the production. Eventually, it will contribute for the GDP of the bank. In a manner of speaking, it will also contribute to the business of the bank. Look at it, 40 lakh accounts spread across the country, going to the remotest parts of the country. Each of them generating income will definitely be helpful not only for the bank but for the economy at large.
Union Bank of India, over its 96 years of operations, branched into diverse business segments from banking services to asset management and insurance. With a business mix of over 5.5 lakh crore rupees today, hopes are set high for its centenary year in 2019.
I would say, looking forward to our 100th year, the centenary celebrations, it will be in a big way. Retail, as we have focused on, and growth is around 30% plus. This will continue, and the vision of Prime Minister creating those cities, smart cities, I think once that concept is coming into, Union Bank will be certainly one of the bank moving forward and taking care of the requirements of people there. So, this by itself will be providing a big segment. All those infrastructure projects which are now announced in this budget, around I think 70,000 crore is going to be spent on infrastructure projects. Union Bank will be one of the party in that, more so on to the green energy initiatives. I think that's where we have already given a strong commitment. We shall be providing finance to those type of companies also. We would say we are amongst the 5 largest public sector banks. This number certainly need to go up, maybe 3 or 2. That's what we are targeting by 100th year.
I wish more than the numbers. Yes, it would certainly be passing that 1 million mark. But beyond that, it should be quality first, the customer satisfaction level 2, or we can reverse the order, the customer satisfaction level 1, quality of the balance sheet 2, vibrant workforce 3. I think that is what I would look for the 100th year. Ultimately, what we look for is all stakeholders' value. For me, my employees are my stakeholder. My owners, as of today, Government of India majority shareholder, my customers are shareholders. So, till such time, collectively, we can meet the broader objectivity of each of these stakeholders, nothing can stop us, whether it's my employees, and to me, I believe in, till such time my employees are happy with the organization. Every morning they feel like coming back to the organization to work and give their best. Till such time my customer keep coming and telling me this is my 4th generation or 5th generation or 3rd generation, we will continue to work with together with Union Bank of India. Till such time my owners, Government of India is happy about our efficiency levels meeting the national priorities. I think the organization will be going from places to places.
In another 4 years, Union Bank of India will celebrate its 100 years of operations in India. The bank is leaving no stone unturned to align itself with the country's economic growth and is well positioned to reap the benefits of various government schemes like the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Smart Cities, Make in India and many others. It would be apt to end by saying that Union Bank of India has had a glorious past and is all equipped to have a splendid future.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.